Austerity hasn't worked as the Chancellor promised it would, so there's to be more of it. £11.5 billion more will be cut from public spending. Masses of jobs will vanish, benefits will be cut, and this apparently a sign that the economy is recovering. Funnily enough, though we can't afford all sorts of areas of public spending, the Chancellor believes we can afford to spend another £9.5 billion building a faster train line from London to Birmingham and points north, which won't be working for years. Now, you may not have noticed the announcement today that the cost of High Speed 2's potential charge overall rose by more than a mere £10 billion. The creation of a high-speed rail line from London to the north of England will, say the government, produce quantifiable economic benefits to the region. Today, the Transport Secretary, Patrick McLaughlin, told MPs that the new projected cost of the rail line linking London to the Midlands had risen to £42.6 billion from the original estimate of £33 billion and included a contingency fund.
But I know that in the context of the bill, the House will want to be updated on the cost of HS2. I can therefore tell the House that I will be writing tomorrow to the chairman of HS2 Limited to set a target price for delivering phase 1 of the project. That amount is £17 billion at 2011 prices. This takes account of the design and environmental changes to improve the scheme. These changes include a tunnel from Old Oak Common to Northolt, design changes at Euston Station and a tunnel under the M6 near Birmingham. As a responsible government, we must be prudent, and that means allowing the right level of contingency. In addition, therefore, we have set an overall indicative amount for the budget for phase 1, and that is £21.4 billion. For phase 2, it is £21.2 billion, a total of £42.6 billion at 2011 prices. That includes, can I just finish this one point if I may? That includes a £12.7 billion of contingency.
Right. Now, can you explain, as a fellow Conservative MP, why your party is so keen on this project?
Well, it's a project we've inherited from the Labour Party, Lord Adonis. I think personally it's a Trojan horse of a project, rather like the 50p tax, and I can't explain why they're in favour of it. Today it's gone up by £10 billion. It's roaring through my constituency, causing blight, fear and anxiety, planning paralysis, and going to go increasingly over budget.
So you've no idea why all these people on whose side of the House you sit, who are all kindred spirits, why they're all so enthusiastic for it?
There's a lot of political capital in all the parties being put behind this project, and this is going to take, the increase in the budget now is going to take this project probably past the next general election without requiring any further funding.
The figures are extraordinary. I mean, this was an increase today of what, about £10 billion in the contingency fund? Absolutely,
and on top of that £42.6 billion, you've also got £7.5 billion for the rolling stock, which will also be increasing in price as well. So the whole project's now risen to somewhere in excess of £50 billion, and based in 2011 money. This project is going to hit £100 billion if it went through.
The government says, of course, it won't go any higher.
The history of large infrastructure projects in rail in particular, if you look on the continent internationally, they normally rise by about 45%. But I think there's a specific danger with this project because it's a 20-year lead time.
Maybe it's worth it for the number of jobs that'll be created. I mean, an estimated 20,000 or so.
I think that's a fallacy. If you actually look in constituencies like mine, it's mostly businesses' premises that they put the route through, and 30% of the businesses who would be affected have more or less said that they wouldn't bother relocating. They'll just take the package for payout as a retirement fund, and those jobs will be lost. It's actually going to cost lots of jobs.
How far does this opposition to HS2 extend in your party?
Well, there are people who are affected it by the route, and they're going to represent their constituents, as I do in North West Leicestershire. That's what we're here for. And there are then people who are increasingly going to be concerned about the cost, and that's going to continue to escalate.
Thank you very much indeed. Well, we've taken a very close interest in this story, and doubtless we'll spend the next 20 years doing likewise. But thank you very much.
Thank you.